Yo, what it do you two, what it do you two? Man, it is your boy, and I'm finally back at it again with another video for y'all, man. And today, we have updated this Cowboys theme team, man, and now we've got 60 Cowboys, 30 Zero Chill, and 30 Ghost of Mutt, man. So with all of these boosts, man, as you can see, we are at 98 overall, which is just insane, man. But before we get into all of that, show y'all the lineup and the gameplays, man, definitely leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It truly does help the channel out in the long run. So, man, we're gonna be super quick because we got quite a few things to get into, man. At quarterback, I'm just trying out this Derrick Henry, man. I came across this card in the auction house or the catalog, and I never actually played him. His stats look really great and his abilities were even greater. The only problem I think I have with him, I didn't try him with the human joystick, but that changed the direction. I think the change of direction is the only thing that's really stopping him from being like one of the top quarterbacks, but for his price, he's easily the best quarterback under, 90K, whatever he's going for. But attribute wise, man, as you can see, still 97 speed without an actual theme team, 99 throw power, and the accuracy stats are hit. But like I said, man, with the stack he can get, 0 AP gunslinger, sideline deadeye, and then we're paying for inside and playmaker all for 13. He's throwing all dots, and like I said, the only problem I got is how shifty he's not, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, we're rocking out with that Derrick Henry, but Randall will be back. Outside of Derrick though, man, I think the offense is the exact same, the offensive line. If there's any changes there, bro, it's not that important. We're still rocking out with the same abilities though, all day. Secure protector on everybody. And I don't see a lot of people using all day, and I think that y'all should definitely look into it. I think that Zan is the person who originally put me onto all day, but that truly does help out with those second, third, and fourth block shed attempts, and it really does help you create a lot more time in the pocket. So for y'all second abilities, man, if you aren't already using all day, I definitely recommend everybody use all day, or at least, check it out. But cool, man, that's enough for the offense. We also do have this Kittle back here. He can be subbed in at tight end, so I think I maybe do that a couple of times in this game, but nothing consistently. But the stats here, really crazy card. And like I said, you can sub him in at tight end. And yeah, that's George Kittle, bro. I don't really even understand that card, I'm not gonna lie. But on to the defense, man. Enough chatting. We are using this short Xavier Woods, man. And I wasn't really able to create an opinion on this card. I think I gotta play a little bit more, or at least pay attention when I start editing this video. But the ability stack is solid, and he gets, frozen avalanche if that's what y'all are into. I'm not using any avalanches. I think it's a great ability and X factor, and I honestly probably should be, but I'm just not right now. I'm prioritizing the knockouts and, double or nothing and things like that. But onto the attributes, man. 99 speed, 98 excel, 99 practically everything, man. Everything is great about this card except 5'11", man. He also only has 89 change of direction. So like I said, I do have to look at a lot of things in post and see, what we're going to do going forward with him. But yeah, man, that is Xavier Woods, man. What else do we got here? We do got Demarcus Ware, man. Now, I don't know what to say about this card, man. I do not notice him. I've had Demarcus Ware for going on 3 or 4 days now, bro, and I can't say one game I've truly noticed him. So I do have to really look at him in post. And if he's not as effective as I think he's not, he's probably gonna get sold, right? We've already lost about 600K from when I bought him at. I bought him for like 2.2. He's well under 1.6 now. But yeah, man, ability wise, we're rocking out with the Frozen Colossus. I've never gotten this activated outside of practice mode. And we also got double or nothing and edge that elite. He does have 98 speed, 99 excel, and his attributes are crazy good, man. 99 block shed, bro. If you go down to his power, move, and finesse, he's got 99 power and 99 finesse. So like, on paper, he should be a dog, right? I just have not seen it yet, man. So we gonna see, or y'all can let me know as well how y'all feel about that. But on to the rest of the team, man. We did change up the abilities a bit. I think a lot of these players were the same. Let's go ahead and get into Fowler really quick. This Fowler card is an absolute dog though, man. And we're actually running him at D tackle with this interior threat and under pressure stack, because I wanted to see what Fearmonger and that combined are like. I know last year and even Madden's prior, that was kind of a deadly combo at times. Attribute wise though, man, 98 speed, 99 excel, 96 block shed, 90 power move, and 99 finesse. But attribute wise on this card, man, we've got 98 speed, 99 excel, 96 block shed with the 90 power move and 99 finesse. And crazy enough, bro, we're able to get plus 10 finesse move through a strat card I was able to luckily find on the freaking auction house. And just to show y'all what I am using, man, we've got this pocket that I want here. We've got mid threat here, bench press here, pass rusher here, lockdown here, man here, hybrid kicker, and the Cowboys affinity plus this one. But the one we were able to get was this +4 power move, +2 impact blocking, and +1 pursuit. And previously I was using this one with the +1 excel, but I think I prefer the power move, man. I don't know. But that's enough of that, man. I just wanted to update y'all on the strats. Into the abilities that we've updated, man, we're still doing the deep out with the shutdown and mid zone on the outside corners. But in order to keep the one step ahead on everybody in the slot, we went ahead and threw that on Adam Jones and Trayvon. Crazy, I just called that man Adam Jones, but Pac-Man Jones, man. 5 AP and 7, we're paying a piece to have that mid zone. zone pick artist and one step ahead stack. And yeah, man, that's how we're rocking out on those DBs. And the last change, or really update in general for this video, will be that on Ed Too Tall, we went from the unstoppable force to the run stuffer. I'm definitely going to change it. I just had a comment that recommended it and I thought it sounded like a great idea, but I really just didn't notice it enough to like miss out on anything else. Like, he would be a great person to have Avalanche on, like, you know, so I could probably do that on Ed, but you know, we're using run stuffer for this video. And yeah, man, that is pretty much it for everything on the team, man. On the specialist page, this is what we're looking like here, man. We got Lawrence Taylor and Demarcus Ware setting the edges. And like I said before, we got Fowler at D tackle and, you know, Zadarius Smith as well. Everything else is pretty much the same as before though. Outside of that, we are using Tavon again, just because I did want to try Vic before the abilities and stuff were up, but honestly, Tavon looks just as good. The freight train and the trust stuff is cool, but like, you know, $3 million, man, I ain't about to pay all that for that. Y'all got that. So we rocking out with Tavon, man. We got Jaguars on offense, Jaguars on defense, and man, let's get into the video. And before we get into these games, man, I just wanted to make a quick message or address to content creators in general, but specifically the ones in this space, because y'all are who I'm referring to with this. The ones that watch my videos and y'all admire certain things and y'all are influenced to do certain things with your own content. I have no problems with that, man. Like, I'm a type of person who wants everybody to win, and I don't think there is a finite amount of winning, right? I think that there's more than enough winning for everybody to win, right? Even my content approach is that way when it comes to my subs, my viewers. I want to help everybody, right? But what I don't respect or like, and what I find just outright weird, would be that a lot of y'all have bigger platforms where y'all could help what I got going on, right? And like I said, I don't have no problem with y'all being influenced, because I've been influenced by many. I've been creating content for going on 20 years now. I've been influenced by a plethora of people, you know what I'm saying, in that time. And I couldn't possibly cite every source for things I even do in these videos. But like I said, what I've never done is just bite somebody. Like, and a lot of the people who I see doing certain things are people that I've shouted out on this channel, like people who channels I support and all types of stuff. So, and what confirmed my suspicions was Throne's Vic video, right? And I'm not going to get into all the particulars and stuff, but if he's watching, he knows. And a lot of the other content creators that I'm referring to, they know, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I don't mind or nothing like that, but understand y'all could do it differently, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a proper way to copy or to be influenced, and y'all ain't doing that. But cool. Let's get into this game, man. Looks like he got him another 98 overall squad too. And even because I just thought about it, I even made a tweet like a month ago, because I've been thinking about it for months. I've even texted my friends about it, like am I tripping? Like, you know, because I try as an adult male, and just as a, you know, a male in general, I try not to exist in my ego or in any way that can come off like narcissistic or in a way that's full of myself. And so just the thought in itself, you know, to not only assume, because there's no factual proof that anybody's even watching my content, even though I know what's up now. There's no definite proof of that. And then two, to assume that they're even so much as biting content from it. Like I said, that just teeters on the line of, I guess, being a little egotistical, but these are things that happen very much every day. We see people get copied all the time, and whatever the case may be. But moral of the story, like, you know, I was literally like borderline paranoid for months. Like, bro, am I tripping? Like, these are people I've been watching for years before I ever thought about making a video, doing certain things that I started doing YouTube because they weren't doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, moral of the story, we're about to get this Cowboys theme team rocking today, baby. Let's do it. I'm assuming I'm going to end up changing this team up a lot over the next couple of days as these boosts start to disappear, or we approach the end of these boosts, because I'm going to want to go ahead and maximize as many coins as I can get out of these players. I also want to get Henry involved with a QB zone too, but ooh, let's get it. But I'm going to definitely have to figure out what we're gonna do after this, see what the team's gonna look like. I know I'm set on receivers. We don't need another receiver for quite some time. I did end up picking up Patrick Queen as my rank player. I don't know what they're gonna do with the frozen buckets, if they're still gonna have some type of discount, even if they're not free, but you know, we'll see with that. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and take this opportunity to put Derrick Henry on the QB zone. Oh my gosh. Not that agile. I did not actually peep his change of direction. I'm gonna have to check that. Yeah, we'll probably have to put human joystick on him. Dang, but he's staying up though, man. So we gonna see, bro. He making perfect passes. We got a crazy setup for only 13 AP. We're making perfect passes. They're fast passes, and we can still play make. And he's falling forward every time. And his card just really interested me, man. When I saw that he was only like 60, 70K for like the last week or so, I was like, man, let me just go ahead and try him out, man. I know the Ghost of Mutt cards get 2, free ability buckets, and I never played anybody using them. Everybody's got Caleb Williams or, Vic or something. And this is my first game even using him. Like, I didn't practice or nothing with him. But if my theory is correct based on the stats, his potential theme teams, and so much as even the abilities, he is low-key one of the budget beast quarterbacks of this promo. Let's go ahead and see what all of this man coverage and zone combos we've got set up are going to look like here. The one step aheads and shutdowns should be very effective. Okay, everybody get that off. Let's get it, bro. Do I want to switch up this set? Don't really have a need to, but I'm still going to try to switch it up. And I actually had a lot of people asking me about defense in my last video. So I'm going to try to be a little more vocal about what I'm thinking about and what I'm doing. But honestly, I don't have like a defense, I guess, the way like maybe other people do, like where they kind of use one play for everything. I just switch it up and I call stuff based on the situation and things like that. Like, right there was really no rhyme or reason behind that call. I just wanted to switch it up and do something I hadn't done because people start to adjust to what you're doing. So like I don't run one thing and I don't necessarily always have a reason for why I'm running the next thing. That makes sense. I may make certain adjustments once the play is out based off of what they're doing and the set they're in, but the play and all of that, shoot. So like right here, we got a 4th and 8 situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my curl flats on 10, my hooks on 10, and then we can leave everything else the way we got it. I could maybe not run cover 2, but that's what I'm gonna do. And then I kind of move some zones up just in case. They got crossers. Let's get it. That was a terrible catch animation they gave him, man. I feel for you, my brother. But I'm glad for myself, man. So we got us a stop to start this game so we can go ahead and get us another follow-up bucket. We're looking good to lock in game number 1, man. Let's do it. I'm not really sure how his release compares to like, the better ones. I'm really not knowledgeable at all of like the individual releases and even so much as like which ones are faster and all that stuff, but like, oh my gosh. And that is the great thing about this stack, bro. I forgot you can literally just blue everything. Because I started using a similar stack like that last year because of Zan. He's probably still preaching that stack right now. I haven't seen a lot of his content lately, but he loves the sideline and inside dead-eye combination because it's something to do with the velo. Those two abilities, like they still keep the velo, so like you can pass lead or something like that. Y'all would have to check out the video he uploaded last year on that. But for sure, that stack is crazy because of stuff like that, man. Even though his accuracy isn't the best, you can just literally turn around and throw it wherever you need to throw that joint, bro. It's insane. Oh, so they give me a free stock and stuff? Is it any of the new ones though? No. What do I want with any of these, bro? And oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna get into it in the intro or not, but bro, I've had so many things holding me up from making content and even streaming and all types of stuff, bro. So like literally the day after I made my last video, I pinched a nerve in my neck, right? And I don't know if I've even mentioned this on the channel, but I had surgeries on both of my shoulders. Like I completely tore my left labrum, like the whole thing. And then I tore half of my right labrum. So they, you know what I'm saying? They good, but you know what I'm saying? They're surgically repaired, you know what I mean? So I don't know what I did, how I did it, but I guess I slept somewhere in my sleep or did something in my sleep that when I woke up, man, it was a pain so sharp and heavy running through my chest and back that, bro, I thought I was having like a heart attack. Like I was like, dang, is the stress getting to me? Like, god dang. But it was just my neck, I guess. I pinched something in my neck because it was really sensitive there, but the pain was really just shooting through, you know, where I guess I had my surgery. So, you know, your neck and shoulders extremely connected. And you very much learn that when you get your shoulders worked on. So long story short, that sat me down for like a day. But when I got ready to be able to kind of tough out through that, I tried to turn on my computer and that's doing the same thing it did that I talked about in the intro of the last video, where the GPU light is on or the VGA light is on. And I got to do all this stuff to try to get my, GPU to stop acting up and whatnot. So I'm gonna end up having to replace that, I'm pretty certain. Because if it's done that twice in a week, I'm almost certain to do it again. Hopefully not as soon, but I'm certain it'll happen again. So instead of just hoping I can fix it, I'm gonna just go ahead and get ready to replace it, so I'm not caught off guard and can't record like that. And then even after that, bruh, I had some work. I had client work, and I always gotta go get that money, y'all, man. So we had that. Dang, bro, he's actually making some dots right now. And then today, what even made me think about that story is those sets, bruh, for those stocking stuffers. Bro, I was doing that for hours. I made so many coins, making the new stocking stuffers for like 30, 40K, selling them for 60, 70, some even 90, depending on what was up. And so I probably would have had this video up yesterday, because this is gonna go up on Saturday, had it not been for how many coins were in that set. I don't know if it's still the case like that. Dang, bruh. Whoosh. He got me, bruh. That gunslinger. I need to stay on that Texas route, bro. What am I doing? I'm chatting. Let's quit chatting, bro. Let's lock in. But yeah, man, we've had a lot going on, but we are trying to be back. That I can say. We are trying to be. But it kind of worked out though, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was a little blown about the, the whole copycat thing initially. Like, I don't know, bro. It kind of irritated me. Like I said, I don't know. I don't really know how to vocalize that. So I didn't even try to make a video when I was feeling like that even. But cool, enough chat. We chatted enough. We are about to go ahead and get us a touchdown, man. We got to go ahead and match this energy, man. Shout out to you, bro. And shout out to Dylan, bro. I called him Daniel in my last video. And when I saw him comment on my last video, I realized, bro, I was tripping. Called my man Daniel. Shout out my boy Dylan though, man. Shout out my boy Dylan. And shout out to Be More Finest. I matched up with him as the clock struck 12 on New Year's. And he was a real dude, man. Added him and, we chopped it up and everything, man. Shout out to you, bro. Ooh. Oof. Man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me check his abilities, man, because everybody's got avalanche. Everybody and they mama's got avalanche. Now he's working. Now he's got one. How many more? Just one? Okay, just one. Not a lot, but enough. Let's go ahead and QB zoners because I don't got enough time to do nothing else. That's crazy, bruh. He would have had a touchdown for real. Looks like he went to a zone, so can I get away with the RPO here? Depends on how we see them move here. Oh, what the heck? That wasn't... I thought that was the RPO. Oh my goodness. I think I accidentally pressed read option. It's all good though. Have no fear, Derrick Henry is here. All right, I did change my audibles up a little bit and I totally forgot. I've had them the same for quite some time. And the muscle memory got me right there. Oh my goodness, got me. Oh, if only he could have stayed up, bro. That would have been sweet. I'll take that. Okay. He got him a nice little extension right there and got the big guy, but great route, man. We'll see. But great start so far, man. I am really messing with this Derrick Henry card, man. If you got a Titans theme team or even Baltimore, man, this is the one. Go ahead and get on down. Cool. Him starting with the ball puts me in a great position because with this touchdown, we can go ahead and get the ball back and hopefully take the lead. Wow. What kind of juke back was that, man? Ooh, my goodness. And that pressure came through crazy off that side too, bro. It didn't even like he got touched. So let's see what we can do from 14 yards out here. This shouldn't be necessarily a hard one to get, but I do recognize the situation. And see, I highballed it, but I'm back on small pass lead increase, I think. I'm gonna take my points here. I'm gonna take my points. We did not have the best red zone drive there. We did not, but we're gonna take what we got. Hopefully we can just keep him off the board, or he can try to, you know, be a little aggressive, getting points, you know, to end his half, and then we can capitalize on that. So we'll see what happens, but we did not match his energy, bro. We did not. Ooh, wow. That was actually a good read too, just a bad pass. Dang, we called that too, bro. I don't know how I do it, man. It happens all the time, man. You would think I was working for the company, man. Ooh, okay. I want to just secure the first, but I do understand that that's gonna make the clock run. Bang. That's cool. That's cool. How fast can we get to the line here? Not fast enough. Now, I don't want to be too aggressive and lose my opportunity to get anything, but I do understand the situation. Oh my God, Derrick. The high ball was supposed to have been the perfect play, and it didn't work. It didn't work. High ball, bruh. There we got a good one, bruh. And it was a little risky because we highballed that to a 6-1 player over Cam. But when you got sideline dead-eye, inside dead-eye, all of that good stuff on the GOAT, Derrick Henry, looks like you can do what you need to do, man. So now we're getting the ball back with a chance to make this a 2-possession game, man. Look how fast the Tides turn. And they turn quickly, bro, off of one overthrow. Shade over top because I don't need any buffoonery. He tried to get crazy right there. Hey man, I don't know how long y'all been around, and I can't remember. I think he was I know he for a fact, I think he was from the DMV. I think he even make beats, bro. If you know who you are, you know who you are. I played you last year, and on the last play of the game, bro, you turned the impossible, or you did the impossible, bro. You did a flea flicker on a drag route or something crazy. Like some short pass, you did a flea flicker and took it back for 70 yards. To send it to OT, man. Oh, you can do the wheel right there. I never thought about that. Okay, we'll block him. There we go, bruh. Derrick Henry, bruh. Yeah, that was his avalanche. We had to get up out his way. Nah. You got it, bruv. Ooh. We got to do joystick on him, bruh. Ah, freaking held the joint too long, and it kept... It's like my controller is glitching, bruh. Because there's times where I've been lately just... I'm pressing something, and it does something else, and it's so annoying because it's like, bruh, that's not what I'm doing. And he drops it. No, bruh. So I probably should have took my 3, but it's just like, bruh, I feel like I could have got that, but it's all good. We got a chance to still make this right. Okay. No, oh, what? You just bumped your own dude? How did he even make that happen? Bro, what? He just made Carmichael. He did that intentionally too, it seems like, bro. What the heck? So we gotta just be ready for this pressure, bro. Like we have to be ready to not only make the quick read, but be ready for the pressure. We do have that nasty streak on Kittle, so maybe that'll do something. Not really. Like, bro, he's able to... I should have hit Tavon since he was getting PI like that, but I was assuming he would eventually get past, like, and he didn't, bro. I know bunch is supposed to be good for man coverage, so let's try to bunch this. Thank you. The compressed set makes it a lot harder for them to, you know, press me and whatnot, so we're going to try to go ahead and take advantage of that for the duration of this game. Cool. freaking, I wish there was a way that wide receivers could have the awareness to catch a pop ball. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, yeah, it wasn't thrown to you, but you saw that though. Let's go. Okay. And I know that man coverage for most people is probably an easy thing to cook, but man, I be struggling with man. I'm not gonna lie. And it's when it's mixed with the right pressures and stuff like that. So of course it's not just like no straight up man coverage, but if you mix in the heat right and you're where you're supposed to be, and your people are just getting the KOs and they're actually, you know, playing well, I do struggle with the man, bro. And really, I think it's just me becoming more knowledgeable of like, you know, what formations beat certain things better. Cause I know a lot of the obvious ones, but you know, in bunch maybe it's one of the obvious ones. I don't know, but I don't know. It's not obvious to me. So you know what I'm saying? I only know that because I read it somewhere, like probably somewhere in the Madden trainer or something. Somewhere in my head I can read it. That bunch is good for press man or beating press man. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's keep playing defense like this, y'all. So now he's locked in 3 points, but hopefully we can still get a stop here. You know, the closer to the red zone, the harder it gets to kind of get it in there. So hopefully that is the situation here. Ooh, and hopefully we can get a fumble, yo. That's probably why I need avalanches, huh? Because Ed Too Tall is definitely somebody who can get it, and I have run stuff on him on top of that. Let's go. QB contain. Hopefully that'll be some help. Ooh, if only that dive could have worked. If only, bro, that would have been perfect. He really had a touchdown too, is the thing. Let's go. Okay, bruh. Him extending that play on that last drink was crazy. Okay, let's see what we can do. He really made it through, bruh. I tried to send, bruh. Let's go. Oh, bruh. We need a miracle, man. Please. Please, please. Let's go. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, bruh? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that is what you call defense, bruh. Oh my God, man. Yo, bruh. That was a good one though, man. Shout out to you, bruh. Matching energy, bruh. You came and you brought some energy. I'll tell you that, man. And I feel like that was the game for me to be a lot more vocal on my defense. And I don't know if I was. I'll probably, you know, not probably, I'll be able to see in the playback. But a lot of that was situational play calling, bro. Like calling what was meant for the situation. But one thing I probably need to do is be more aggressive in general. But I don't know. I feel like my defense isn't that aggressive. I kind of play like bend don't break, and I'm gonna just really try to stop you in the red zone. For really, I've always used dollar, and dollar's not a formation that you can really be that aggressive out of. Like even last year when I ran a lot of the loop blitz when it was really overpowered, then it's still not the fastest pressure. It was just the best 4-man pressure, and it was pretty consistent for only sending 4. But realistically, those 5 and 6 mans, those overloads like mid blitz, you know, the Sam Will blitzes and stuff like that, those are always faster. And like I said, because I'm pretty much been using dollar since I've been on YouTube, you know, bend don't break is usually my defensive approach. Get you to the red zone, and then I kind of, you know, change it up and become a little more aggressive. But, you know, I'm mostly just trying to gather as much intel on you without giving you a touchdown. That's what I'm talking about, Pac-Man. Hey, man, one step ahead. And bro had him beat. But just being close enough to, you know, make the contact with a high enough man. I think they were actually saying that the knockout rating or the ability to knock out is tied to the coverage that you're playing. So like, you know, if you have 99 man, then okay, you got the best ability to knock out a pass in that coverage. Okay, intentional, let's get it. I thought they called something on me. But yeah, so pretty much everybody having 99 man. I just need you to be close, baby. I just need you to be close. And that person to not have an ability. Yo, the safety didn't even react. I know I pulled them. It's an inside court. I can't be mad. Ah, the switch stick messed me up right there, bro. I did not mean to pull him down. And I assumed that freaking Xavier would turn over and do something, but expecting too much from the artificial intelligence, man. So let's go ahead and, you know, get back on offense and we'll correct ourselves. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna put this on Henry to start this out. Okay, Tavon. Dang, I should have kept that outside. I just didn't expect Tavon to actually get a block, bro. Let's get it. Probably didn't have to highball that, but I've been trying to add the comebacks to my game a lot more. A lot of people don't really throw them, and the people who do throw them against me, they're like really effective with them. So I was like, yo, let me go ahead and start doing those, bro. Dang. Oh my gosh, bro. The possession catches got to be better, man. Like, especially with these avalanches, bro. And I feel for the pro players who got to play in these tournaments with, like, you know, the avalanches and stuff like that. Because I even I saw where a specific person was even talking about it, because that's my biggest problem with the avalanches, bro. Like, it's not anything you can really avoid. And I guess a counter would be tank, but like, one, tank isn't 100% counter when they've got enforcer and stuff like that. And two, everybody like to say just get down, go out of bounds and possession catch, all that. But shoot, I just got hit out of a possession catch. Oh my gosh. Ooh, if only we could have got it in there, man. And Tavon, I'm probably gonna talk about that in the intro too, because I was thinking about buying Vic for this video. Like, I wanted to try him out before, you know, the promo was up, you know, with all the AP and, you know, stuff he gets. But honestly, bro, looking at the stats and everything, the only thing Tavon doesn't get is the freight train. And I just said that country or crazy. I don't even know what I would call that. But freight train or truz or whatever, you know, the ability people are using iced out on Vic. And honestly, I ain't gonna say I don't care for it, but I don't really care for it. I care more for that second ability bucket than the X Factor one. But don't get it twisted, I'm not knocking that at all. But Tavon, stat wise, play wise, like, it's almost the same card. All right, we're gonna shade over top right here. You just tried to do all that with Dan Marino, my boy. How did he have enough time to do that? Like, wow. We'll let it be. Great pressure, baby. Actually, no, we're not even gonna keep it contained right there. One step ahead, coverage, pressures, everything we need, bro. The team is looking great. I had a read, but what? Flag? But I don't really know what an intentional grounding is, or Madden doesn't. But I think that is Madden, bro. Oh my gosh. Block! Yo! They just said no. Great switch stick. Great freaking switch stick. My goodness, bro. I should have just been a little more patient. If I was a little more patient, we had a freaking touchdown right there, and we just got lurked, bro. Terrible rebound, you know. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, he's getting some like effective blocking, like, yo. Like, bruh, inches, that's crazy. Let's do it. And he's got it. Bro, it seems like I can't get in the backfield how everybody else does when they press up with the mid blitz and stuff. Like, what is he doing? Oh yeah, he threw that way too late, brother. Holy shucks. I don't even know what just happened right there, bro. I did something terribly wrong right there, bro. Let's go. Great KO, Trayvon. And we're cooked. Okay. So we got cooked coming back down that drive. We can't throw any more picks though, bro. Especially picks like that, because that was a dumb one. That should have been a touchdown. And I don't even know if I was being pressured, but you know, either way, patience would have got us what we wanted. That's why you don't celebrate, bro. That's why you don't celebrate, bro. Now I gotta do over 300 pounds doing acrobatic athletic gymnastics on the turf. Holla at your boy, man. Great play, man. Running back to tight end connection. Poe to Henry. Getting it done, bro. So now we put him back in a position where he has to go ahead and follow up. And I honestly don't think his offense is the best. I just been slipping. Oh my gosh. Okay, but this set looked like that was much better for the run though. So we'll go ahead and just bring Diggs over here. And that's a sack. I can honestly say though, I don't think the run stuff is worth it. Probably would have still been, you know, more worth it to have Avalanche on Ed Tutala, even the Unstoppable Force. But definitely not so much noticing this thing. Let's go. You supposed to explode though, buddy. Let's go. Being too aggressive is costing you, brother. And now you're about to get celebrated on so bad, bro. I'm about to get so disrespectful. It's actually going to be beneath my standards. But you're going to deserve every bit of it, bro. You're lucky I didn't score right there, bro. I had triangle. Let's get it. Oh my gosh, bro. Him not having human joystick is crazy, bro. I'm gonna take my points. Him not having human joystick is crazy though, bro. Like, I think that, not that I ruined the video, because he definitely played great. I think y'all can definitely get the picture on how great of a quarterback he is without it. But I think y'all are very much noticing either one, his change of direction is not low enough to speed boost, or a human joystick is gonna be essential with a player like this. I'm not gonna lie. I hope you're not leaving, brother. You got some embarrassment on you. Don't leave. Oh, brother left. You're lucky though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get to say it was 17-14, but understand, people saw you celebrate, and I was gonna get so wicked, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You was gonna hate me, bro. But cool, man. We've gotten 3 games. We're 3 games into the 5 to get placed into the ranked season, but 3-0 nonetheless, man. No better way to start our return. So I gotta figure out what this situation with my PC is, because like, I wanted to stream the day that it stopped working, even if the whole copycat thing didn't happen. My goal was to stream. While I'm fixing my computer, I'm watching that video and I'm like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. But once I figure out what this situation with my computer is, man, what I gotta do, or what, you know, what I don't have to do, hopefully there's nothing, hopefully we're good. I'll be able to know when we can kind of start streaming. But for now, we're gonna keep cranking out the content while we can, and we'll go from there. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. If you did, definitely leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be right back at it with another one, man. I'll let your boy.